The 2026 McLaren F1 represents the pinnacle of modern automotive engineering, a resurrection of a legend that defined an era and set benchmarks that still echo through the supercar world. When McLaren first introduced the original F1 in 1992, it shocked the world not merely with speed, but with a philosophy rooted in purity, minimalism, and mechanical excellence. That original car featured a naturally aspirated BMW-sourced V12 engine, a central driving position, and a carbon fiber monocoque chassis decades ahead of its time. It set the top speed record for production cars at 240.1 miles per hour, which stood for years. Fast forward to 2026, and McLaren has decided to honor that legacy with a modern reinterpretation of the F1A, not as a retro remake, but as an evolution that channels the soul of the original while embracing cutting-edge technology and environmental responsibility. At its heart, the 2026 McLaren F1 features a hybrid powertrain, a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine paired with advanced electric motors. The combined output is a staggering 1,100 horsepower, allowing the car to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds. Top speed exceeds 250 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars ever built. But this isn't just about raw numbers. The way the power is delivered is equally significant. The electric motors not only boost acceleration but also fill in torque gaps, delivering an instant surge of power that is both ferocious and seamless. The hybrid system is engineered for both performance and efficiency, featuring a regenerative braking setup that feeds energy back into the battery pack during deceleration. This new F1 uses a carbon fiber monocoque chassis that is stiffer, lighter, and more structurally advanced than anything McLaren has previously built. Weight savings were pursued obsessively, with engineers scrutinizing every component for mass reduction. The result is a dry weight of just under 2,900 pounds, a remarkable figure considering the hybrid components and safety regulations it must satisfy. Aerodynamics have also been a primary focus. Every surface on the car has been sculpted to reduce drag and increase downforce. Active aerodynamic elements adjust in real time to optimize stability and grip depending on speed, driving conditions, and mode settings. At high speeds, the rear wing deploys automatically, while diffusers and flaps adjust underbody airflow to keep the car glued to the road or track. The suspension system is a marvel of adaptive engineering, using sensors to continuously monitor road conditions and adjust damping rates accordingly. This allows the F1 to deliver both an engaging, razor-sharp driving experience and surprising ride comfort for a hypercar of its capabilities. The design of the 2026 F1 is unmistakably McLaren, what with cues that directly reference its predecessor. The car retains a teardrop-shaped cockpit, aerodynamic side intakes, and butterfly dorsal features that are now synonymous with the brand. The most dramatic design choice, however, is the continuation of the central driving position. Just like the original, the driver sits in the middle of the cockpit, flanked by two passenger seats that are slightly recessed and angled. This not only enhances the driver's connection with the car but also offers unmatched visibility and balance. The entire driving experience feels more focused and intimate, like piloting a fighter jet on wheels. Inside the cabin, McLaren has gone for a minimalist approach. Every element is designed for functionality and precision. The dashboard is a curved OLED display that seamlessly blends into the structure, showing only the information the driver needs, when they need it. Haptic controls are integrated into the steering wheel and center console, removing the need for bulky buttons or switches. The steering wheel itself is rectangular, more akin to a Formula One setup, with customizable controls and paddle shifters made from magnesium alloy. Materials used throughout the cabin are premium but purposeful: exposed carbon fiber, titanium, alcantara, and recycled composites that reduce environmental impact without compromising luxury. One of the most groundbreaking aspects of the 2026 McLaren F1 is its onboard computing system. Dubbed McLaren Aerodynamics, this AI-driven software constantly learns from the driver's behavior, road conditions, and vehicle performance to optimize settings in real time. From traction control to suspension stiffness to hybrid power delivery, The system adapts on the fly to deliver maximum performance while maintaining safety and drivability. It even logs performance data and suggests improvements for track sessions, offering a personal coaching experience. Connectivity is also forward-thinking. The car includes a secure 5G module, allowing it to communicate with cloud servers for diagnostics, performance updates, and remote tuning. McLaren has also integrated biometric sensors into the seat and steering wheel to monitor the driver's heart rate, stress levels, and focus on further personalizing the driving experience. If stress levels spike during a high-speed corner, for example, the system can subtly adjust stability control to increase confidence without the driver even realizing it. In terms of practicality, while calling any hypercar practical is a stretch, the new F1 does make some real-world concessions. There is a front trunk with enough room for a weekend bag or a small carry-on, and the rear luggage compartments hidden under the flanks of the body can store custom-fit bags. The car can operate in fully electric mode for up to 30 miles. Making short city drives emission-free and silent. Charging is accomplished via an 800-volt system, allowing the battery to reach 80% in under 20 minutes when using fast charging stations. The battery itself is liquid-cooled and housed within the floor structure, lowering the center of gravity and improving handling. Safety has not been overlooked either. The car comes equipped with advanced driver assistance systems, including automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision avoidance. While purists may balk at these features, McLaren insists they can be completely disabled for track use or spirited driving, preserving the raw connection between driver and machine. Limited to just 399 units worldwide, the 2026 McLaren F1 is positioned as a collector's dream, an enthusiast's playground, and a technological masterpiece all in one. Each unit is fully customizable through McLaren's Special Operations, MSO, allowing buyers to select unique colors, materials, and even aerodynamic tuning based on their driving preferences. Some will opt for track-focused versions with reduced insulation and lighter materials, while others may prioritize comfort, tech, and road usability. Whatever the spec, each car will be hand-assembled in Woking, England, over a meticulous build process that lasts several weeks. Owners are also invited to an exclusive program that includes track days, performance training, and access to McLaren's historic archive, cementing the F1 not just as a car, but as a member of an elite community. McLaren knows that reviving the F1 name is a bold move, one that carries with it immense expectations and a legacy that is impossible to ignore. But rather than try to replicate the past, the 2026 F1 boldly reinterprets it. It honors the central tenets of lightness, driver engagement, and engineering purity while infusing them with the best that modern technology has to offer. The result is a hypercar that feels less like a remake and more like a spiritual sequel, one that builds on everything the original stood for while boldly charting its own course into the future. It's a machine that blends analog soul with digital intelligence, creating a driving experience that is visceral, intelligent, and unforgettable. Whether you're admiring it from afar, experiencing it on a twisty back road, or piloting it down the main straight of a Grand Prix circuit, the 2026 McLaren F1 delivers something rare in the world of ultra-performance vehicles, a genuine emotional connection. It's not just fast, it's not just beautiful, it's not just rare, it's meaningful. And in a world increasingly dominated by software and synthetic driving experiences, the 2026 McLaren F1 is a thunderous reminder of what's possible when emotion and innovation drive side by side.